Welcome to the road to $1 million US, the series where I try to make $1 million before I graduate from university. Today sitting at 31 subscribers and 21 videos. If you haven't joined my free crypto group yet, then you can do it with the first link in the description. Now let's get right into these charts, guys, because today you can see we have this massive scandal candle right here, dropping about 5% in only a couple minutes here. So right now you may be wondering, what the hell is going on? Why is the Bitcoin price dropping? And is this something I need to worry about right now? That's what I'm going to cover in this video today. Let's get right into this. Before we talk about the actual price action in the charts, I think we should just get straight to the point and talk about the main reasons as to why the price dropped. First of all, here you can see that KuCoin, which is a major crypto exchange, KuCoin didn't manage to comply with some of the American anti-money laundering rules. And because of this, there may be some massive repercussions for this exchange. So this caused some fear, uncertainty, and doubt in the market, especially if you're a KuCoin user, then this is something you don't like to see. And then another crypto exchange, which is getting some bearish news, which is Coinbase, probably the largest crypto exchange out of all of them. And they are getting sued by the SEC. Now, they have already been getting sued by the SEC for quite a while, but they lost their motion to dismiss the case that the SEC threw at them, meaning that they now have to continue with this lawsuit. I don't want to get into what this lawsuit is all about. I think you can better just watch a video from someone who has more of a law background. But the main point is that they're getting sued by the SEC, and this may have some repercussions for the exchange. However, in my opinion, I think this move right here is a big overreaction, because even with those two exchanges facing some bearish news, obviously it's not going to be the end of the crypto market. It's not something that is like a huge game changer that's going to change everything. So because of that, I think this is an overreaction in the short term. And as long as we hold this support level right here, sitting between 68,500 and 70,000, as long as we hold this support, we should be good to just blast off from here. However, one thing you must take into account is that if we lose this support level right here, as I said, below 68.5K, then it is likely, in my opinion, that we just break back down to this next level of support. There may be a little bit of support sitting at like this $67,500 level, but the main support that I would be looking at in the case that we do see a confirmed breakout to the downside, then I would be looking at this $66,000 to $65,500 level as a short-term level of support for the Bitcoin price. So how has this been reflected in the Bitcoin liquidation heat maps? You can see that in the last 24 hours, we took out a pocket of liquidity to the upside, and then immediately after took out a pocket of liquidity to the downside. So this means that both the people that were shorting the Bitcoin price and also people that were longing the Bitcoin price using leverage, they all just got their positions blown up in this quick move up and down right here, which did in fact cause over $100 million worth of liquidations in less than 1 hour. So this should be a pretty clear reminder that using leverage is very dangerous in the crypto markets. Anyway, so now moving on to the 1 week Bitcoin liquidation heat map. And here you can also see it on the weekly Bitcoin liquidation heat map. We got a quick move up here, taking out this liquidity and then the scandal candle that I talked about. So taking a look at this chart then, what are we seeing in the price? Well, in my opinion, this looks like a bull flag pattern where we got a quick move up, forming the pole of the bull flag. And then now we are just consolidating, preparing for the next move higher. And in the case that we do see this pattern play out, then we could expect to see a price target of close to $74,000 here, guys. So this would be pretty insane, actually almost taking out the previous all-time high. However, I think this will only happen if we actually are able to hold this support level right here. Because as soon as we lose this support level with confirmed candle closes, either on like the 8-hour or 1 day time frame, like these a little bit longer time frames, then I think it is quite likely that we first see a move to the downside. Now, what happens after that? I'm not going to make any assumptions, because I don't know. I can't predict where the price is going to go. I just want to take it 1 day at a time as always and not get ahead of myself. So this is just what I'm looking at for right now in the Bitcoin price. Now, this is a new chart I wanted to share with you guys. This is the total crypto market cap, so all cryptocurrencies combined, currently sitting at $2.5 trillion. And don't mind this drawing right over here. This was a stegosaurus pattern that I predicted in the bear market, which actually was following my neck trend right here for a little bit, but then we had some bearish price action. Okay, but besides that, we are currently at this resistance level right here. So it may be the case that we do need to do some more chopping around before we finally do get that breakout. And I think it is kind of similar to the situation that I was talking about a couple videos ago as well. It is a very similar situation in the Bitcoin price as well as the total market cap price, because here you can see that we were trying to take out the 2017 all-time high, and it took a couple of weeks before we finally did get that close, that weekly close above the all-time high level. And that's actually when the bull market went absolutely ballistic and we just shot up straight from there. Though, as you can see, before we broke out above this level, we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 candles, 5 weekly candles below it before we finally got that breakout to the upside. Then looking at the Bitcoin price today, here you can see the 2021 all-time high that we are currently trying to break. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4. So potentially one more weekly candle before we finally get that break to the upside. So this would be in 4 days, guys. So it would be pretty crazy if we do end up seeing that and just completely blasting off to the upside from here. However, this is definitely not guaranteed. And personally, I don't want to fully bet on this. I'm still a little bit cautious in this market, as I talked about in yesterday's video, where I told you guys I took some profits at 70K for Bitcoin because I just didn't feel comfortable and I felt like I had too much money in the market for how risky it feels at this time. And as I told you guys, I can always get back in at a later time with that bit of profit that I took. So in my opinion, just looking at this Bitcoin chart, we have just been chopping around, and maybe we need to just continue chopping around for a little bit, perhaps 4 more days, perhaps 2 more weeks. I don't know, but it does feel like we are just going to be chopping around this all-time high level for a little bit longer until we get that definite break to the upside and a clear signal, which I will tell you guys about as soon as I see it. And once we get that confirmation, that's the time where we can flip super bullish and we are just continuing to blast off to the upside as per our base case expectation in the long term. So this has been today's update video. Thank you very much for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already. I'm trying to get to 50 subscribers, which is my next big goal for the channel. And also like the video if you haven't already. 10 likes would be a nice target to achieve for this video. As I said in the beginning of the video, if you haven't joined my Discord server yet, feel free to join it. It's simply a free crypto group where you can talk about crypto and discuss certain coins and everything like that. So I think it's a great place to make some friends or just talk about crypto. And it is a very welcoming environment. So join it if you haven't already. This has been today's update video. Thank you very much for watching once again, and I will see you in the next one.